Hey guys, this is Jules. This video is for newbies that are just starting on YouTube and trying to understand a lot of the things that are going on as far as the crafting world and the scrapping world is here on YouTube. And what I want to do is kind of give some information as far as what swaps are. I get a lot of questions about that, like how do you get involved and what is it exactly, and a lot of people don't join because they're not too sure on what it's about. So kind of want to help you to understand what that is. I'm currently hosting a swap and I have gotten a couple of questions and decided to do a newbie video, which this is just kind of explaining what a swap is. Normally, what a swap is that there is a specific person, anybody can host or be a hostess to a swap, and the hostess will indicate like what exactly she would like, if you want to participate in the swap, what it is that she would like you guys to make. In my case, as the hostess of the swap that I'm making, is I want my participants to make a certain size shape out of chipboard, something that's already die cut or hand cut, however you would like. And I would like one side of it to be it's going to be for a wall hanging, so I want one side to be themed in fall colors and fall kind of things, and the other side is going to be winter themed, so Christmassy type things, snowflakey, Santa, whatever, nativity, however. So the swap that I'm doing is that I announced it on the video and I'm asking people to sign up on my blog, and normally a lot of the signups are on a blog. Sometimes I think people will do it on their YouTube channel, but a lot of the times it's done on the blog. So sometimes on the videos too, like right below the video, as you're watching, there is a little drop down button that you can expand the description box, and sometimes there'll be a link there to that person's blog, the hostess or host blog, and you can go there and read the details of the swap and then sign up, leaving your information in a comment. So the swap can be anything. A lot of people have chosen to do swaps with flowers. A lot of people have done, like a pack of 3 of like identical flowers or whatever flowers you want to make or whatever. There's also been a swap events of shipping tags, and there's several size shipping tags out there, but the hostess will indicate exactly what size she'd want, and if she wants it backed or he wants it backed on some chipboard, like for extra support or whatever. Sometimes there's a challenge like extra distressing or adding fabric. That'll be the challenge. Or if there's like a color theme or a seasonal theme or a theme like cooking or gardening or something like that, or spring or something like that. So the hostess will just indicate exactly what it is that she wants. So as a participant, if you would like to participate, what you would do is, the rules kind of are basically the same. What you do is you kind of wait for the list of the groups to come out. People will sign up, the hostess will look through it, she'll make a list. If there's enough people to do 2 or 3 or 4 groups, you kind of just look and see what group you're in, how many people are in your group. On my blog, the swap that I'm doing is there's 14 people that they're basically signed up. So I divided it into 2 so that not all 14 people have to do 14 projects in a month. So I made it a little easier where it'll be 7 people in a group. In both groups there's 7 people, and each of those 7 people will make 7 of the items that I've already indicated what I would like. And then I'm already asking the theme and the size and what to use and stuff. And so again, you as a participant would follow those rules and make each one of your, in my case, 7. Sometimes there's 10, sometimes there's 6. So you would make what I'm asking you to make. You'll make one for each of the people in your group, but they all have to be identical. Now there could be some differences of maybe like colors of buttons, but the button would be kind of in the same spot. Flowers, if you run out of a certain style of flower, you can use another different flower, but it would be placed in the same spot as all the other ones. Colors would stay the same. Theme would basically stay the same. Sometimes people run out of like satin ribbon and would use sheer ribbon because they don't have any more. So things like that are fine. You can alternate or not alternate. Use a different product if you run out of the original one that maybe you were going to use. So I'm trying to make sure that I don't forget anything. Sometimes swaps can can have those little challenges and things like that, and it's up to you. If you feel like you would like to participate in that, you just sign up. So you would make one for each person, all exactly the same. You would keep one for yourself and send all the other ones in. So if in your group there's 7 people, you'd make 7, keep one for yourself because that's going to be yours for your wall hanging or for your thingy. I'm just saying that for my swap. You send in the other 6. When I get your 6, I will give each lady in your group one each of your piece, and you would get one each of all the other ladies' groups. So then when I send back your 6, it's not going to be of your project. It will be one of each of the other ladies' items or projects. And then that way you put theirs together with yours and create the wall hanging that I've intended for the swap to be for. And that's basically it. Make sure that when you do enter a swap that you read all of the details that has been posted either on YouTube, on Facebook, or mainly the blog, on that person's blog, because sometimes there's a lot of little details and stuff to it. Like when you mail in your project, you have to include a self-addressed, already stamped envelope so that I can return your pages, the other ladies' pages or shapes or charms or whatever it is that the swap is. I can mail them back to you. And the way that you do that is when you go to the post office, just have your project in the envelope, have them weigh it and tell you what the postage would be to be mailed to me or whatever. And if it's $10, then make sure that you put $10 worth of stamps or postage on your return envelope. Make sure that your address is on there so that I don't have to pay for it, because that is your responsibility as a participant, as a voluntary participant in a swap. You pay for the shipping both ways, for me to receive it and for you to receive yours back. So I want to make sure that you guys understand that it's really important that you do pay attention to everything that you hear on the video. Go to the blog, read everything that's on the blog. I know sometimes it can be kind of lengthy, but it is important that you do that. There's I have a couple of people that asked me to sign them up, and I did sign them up, but I don't even know your name. I may have talked to you before, but I really don't know. There's a couple people there that I don't know. There's a Carolyn. I know a couple Carolyns. There is someone called Wild Roses or Wild Roses 4 or something like that. I do not even know your first name. I don't know your email address. So things like that. So make sure that when you do participate, that when you're reading all the information, that you do include your information. So we need to know your name. Your YouTube name would be great. Your blog name would be great if you have one. If you don't have one, that's fine too. Even if you don't post videos on your YouTube channel, I would love to have your YouTube name at least. And then your real name, that would be great. I have my email address on my blog and on the actual listing of the groups. So you guys have to email me. So all of my participants for my group, for my swap, please get my email address from that post and email me a hello. That way I know that you already have my email address, and that way in turn I will have your email address as well. And then I can email everybody messages really quick, updates or whatever, and my address, so that you guys can mail me your projects. So this being my very first swap, I'm just nervous about dropout. So if you signed up, I'm really counting on you guys to create your projects and turn them in so that we can all have an equal, in all fairness, it's just right to do that. Now if there's an emergency, you know what, I understand, I do. But please try and give me plenty of time to find an angel swapper, or give me enough time to be able to create them myself and step in for you. Otherwise everybody will be short one item. So, and I just think it's just not fair to sign up and then not do it. So I'm trusting all of you 14 ladies, 13 or 14 ladies. I'm still waiting for confirmation on one. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, please let me know. And so I'll be willing to help you in any way that I can. I want to just thank everyone that signed up to do my swap. You guys are great and I love you. So you guys have a great week, and I'll talk to you soon. Jules signing out at the Jewel Box. Bye guys.